Welcome once again to season 3 of Spheres of Life podcast. I will be discussing on this season 3 would be why our plans in life not working accordingly. The title, why are my plans in life not working accordingly? On this episode, which is episode 1, we'll be discussing on the reasons why our plans delays or fails wholly in life. On this episode 1 is titled Stop Telling People Your Plans. Stop telling people your plans. If you want your plans in life to work accordingly, stop telling people your plans. The most powerful tools embedded in an individual are words, vocals, and speeches. Now, in Christianity, the Bible made us to know that when you speak in tongues, even Satan and his forces can't hear you. It's just you alone that knows where your prayers are pointed to. Same is applicable to our daily living. You can only be judged by what you say and not in your silence. When you share your plans with a second party, your plans become vulnerable to attack. Now, many setbacks today are caused by the lengthiness of the edges of words. They are all caused by the lousiness of the usage of words. Many faith plans today happen because of negligence. Many dreams never saw daylight because of over-opinion seeking. Many couldn't execute nor complete their projects because of friendly broadcasting to false friends, who seems to be the angel you know. Different persons with different spirits. Can you tell me the spirit that follows your friend or the next person to you? Haven't you observed once in your life that it's after you shared some of your expectations with friends that disappointment strikes in? Here are some people are sharing your dreams with, those dreams will never manifest. There are sets of people, sets of associations, sets of groups that you could share your dreams with, and those dreams will cease to come to daylight. Haven't you heard stories from some people saying, after I employed Mr. Jones or Miss Jenny to my business, I have been experiencing more sales of goods? Why some, after the employment of their new sales representative, their business goes down? Some even resorts to the folding of the firm just from one individual with a different spirit. Everyone has a spirit that either creates or destroys. Most of the spirit that destroys often rises from those that are jealous of you. Maybe they feel because they cannot do the things that you're doing, or intelligent, or as wise as you are, or as gifted as you ought to be. Note that the spiritual controls the physical. So whatsoever thing that you're doing, you have to apply wisdom. When you share your dreams and projects to someone who has been envious of you and jealous of your personality, such dream will rupture and your projects will never see the light of the day. Your plans can only be shared with those of your kind, people you know are doing and sailing high in life and in their legitimate endeavors, people that will never betray to you, but rather motivate and contribute to your plans to ensure its success. Your plans are the next phase of your life. You had about guide it with all you can and all you ought to do. I'm not insinuating that your plans shouldn't be shared with your spouse. I'm not insinuating that good partner or a friend of yours shouldn't know of your plans. Please note my words. A friend and not friends. Not all friends are friends. You must be sensitive in the sharing of your thoughts, in the sharing of your ideas, in the sharing of your plans, and the sharing of your future. You have to be wise enough to know what to do part time, and in so doing, your plans will never rupture. Now, the second reason why our plans are not working accordingly would be shared in our next episode, which is the episode 2. Please stay put, because it is the discovered that can get you to be recovered. It is what you know that can only deliver you. So we'll discuss that on our next episode. Thank you very much for your listening here and for your time. Love you all, and see you on our next episode. Welcome back once again to the episode 2 of Why Are My Plans in Life Not Working Accordingly? Why are my plans in life not working accordingly? Now, episode 2 here, today will be discussing on knowing when to say no. You'll be wondering, how would knowing when to say no contribute either negatively or positively to our plans in life? I will break it down. Now, this is what I want you to understand, and something I want you to note about people, about the kind of people we associate ourselves with, about the kind of people we call friends, families, uncles, aunts, and what have you. People don't value your time. That is what I want you to understand. That is one of the things I want you to know today. That people don't value your time. People don't value your activities, plans, neither you. What they value is their profits, gains. What will make them feel good and fulfilled in life. Those are the things they value. Don't do anything to please anybody or because you don't want to be talked bad or gossiped at your back. Don't do anything to please anyone, otherwise it will affect your plans negatively in life. An alligator will remain an alligator even if it is taken from Africa to South Africa, from America to South America. Gossipers will continue to gossip. Backbiters will continue in their ministry, even if you've missed an opportunity just to assist them with what they need at the moment. Learn not to change your tight schedule just to please who will never value you but sees you as a public channel without personal goals than to accomplish theirs. Each and every time they sought after you, you are available, not minding what you personally have to forgo just to accomplish theirs. When you always in your activity with them, you're seen as a jobless being who has no personal schedules or personal plans for life, even if yours is on hold just for their errands. Some time ago, I was asked by a lady close to me to go get something somewhere. She couldn't believe my reply because she never expected that from me. When she said I told her no. She said, no what? I told her, no, I'm not chanced. My time are occupied for the day, unless another. She said it's just an hour drive, we're back. I still insisted on my no, and then she said something which captured my heart. I couldn't forget it till today, and I will never forget it. She never thought I captured such a thing from her. She said, what is that thing that I have doing that is more important than what I want to do? I don't know if you get me. She said that what is that thing that I have personally doing that is more of importance than what she wanted doing? You see, these people have the mentality of mine is of more importance. Yours can always wait. In other words, less important. Theirs is more urgent while yours is not. What this same person does was to speak falsehoods against me after I've left, because I choose to accomplish my goals for that day and not hers. That day I had a new book cover of mine to design, a new article I was to write on. That was how I inability to say no towards our plans. When you have the inability to say no, your plans will always be thwarted. Recently, a man came to me saying he has some financial challenges that is said to be urgent in days time, and I told him to come meet me in my office the next day, which he came. You see, some have built this mentality that as a man of God, you're meant to give in to anything at all, which is not correct. When I asked this man of what he wanted to use the finance for, he said he engaged in a weekly meetings, and recently his business went bad and he's throwing this meeting to get a better space for his business, which I concurred. I asked him if he has been thrown for before now, which he said no. Mind you, before now, I've been contemplating on how, as a man of God, would say no, which I asked God to give me wisdom. So I advised him that since he hasn't been thrown for, he should give the amount he has at hand to the supposed person in the meeting. When his turn of being contributed for riches, the person should also in turn do same for him. And I told him no, that the money is not available for that now, because when he's ready for the shop, that I should know I would sponsor fully. He should ask me for that, he should remind me for that, for my full assistance. Some find it difficult to say no simply because they don't want the next party to feel bad or answer bad names by displeasing them. Your plans and what you do with your decisions matters. You have to always know how to say no and when to say yes. You don't have to do anything to displease yourself. You don't have to do anything to displease your plans, something that will cause your plans in life to rupture, cause your goals in life to rupture, cause your schedules in life to rupture, just because you want to please someone else. Don't you ever try that in life. Otherwise, your dreams will always be thwarted by others' visions and goals. Think wisely on these two things and learn to say no if it won't please you in any way or contribute to you. 1. Your finances, and secondly, your time and routine. Thank you very much for your time, wonderful time. See you on our next episode, being the episode 3, where we'll be discussing the Another points why our plans in life are not working accordingly. Love you all. Thank you very much for your time as you put all continually to practice. Have a very wonderful time. Thank you.